felt so good to get out there and run again. Like, ugh.
And we are the dreamers of dreams.
Living life, spinning like a merry-go-round, traveling all around the world, you know we get around. Good vibes only, you know it's the one and only Justin Bravo. Yeah, that's my number one homie, subscribe. Come on.
We're at Walker Ranch Park here in San Antonio, and it's beautiful. It's like 75 degrees and a little bit of wind, and we're gonna try to get some running in, some boarding in, all the things. So let's do it. Okay, we got about 5 miles in, Lily probably got about 7, and we got some boosted board time, some lawn board time. It was overall a good time. So, wonderful afternoon. We're gonna go home and get something to eat and refuel. I mean, it's still, it's cool, but it's still hot, you know, it's 82. I mean, it's a little warm. I mean, when you run 5-7 miles, it's warm.
It feels good.
Feels all right, feels good. So, it's a San Antonio winter. We will head home. We'll see where it goes from there. It felt so good to get out there and run again. Like, ugh. I'll tell you that. I feel pretty good. I've gotten in 4 runs this week, and it's been awesome. Lindley's also running with me, and she's like super stoked. She's gonna stick to like a 3 to 4 run a week schedule too, and so because of that, man, we're both gonna be on fire, and it's gonna be awesome. It's tough because, you know, often like in the middle of the day, you know, I've got so much either work or I'm picking up the kids or hanging out with the kids that I don't have time to find a run in the middle of the day. And then of course in the evening, it's always a challenge. It's especially in San Antonio, it's so hot here. Usually in like late afternoon, early evening, I mean, it can be like, you know, 90, 95, and even more when the summer hits. And so it's just brutal run at that time, but I'm just trying to do everything I can to work in as many runs as I can and really focus on my fitness. So I feel really good that we got out there and did it, and I want to try to do that next weekend and throughout this next week and really just get as many runs as I can in, and also been hitting the weights and all kinds of stuff. So I'm like feeling really good, like really strong. I'll say, haven't seen Alex and Gabe in 3 days now, and it's really tough. It's a really tough thing. I don't want to say get used to, because you really don't get used to it, but you learn to be okay with it. When you go from having them 7 days a week to after divorce, and then you have them part of the time, it really is it's a transition, and it's a tough transition. Last time I saw them was on Thursday, and so it's been a few days. I will see them tomorrow, and I'm super excited about that because, man, you know, it's too long. You know, we text, we FaceTime, and we communicate, but man, you know, to not even see each other for a few days is tough. And luckily it doesn't happen often. It has to be like this perfect storm for me not to see them Usually it's max 2 days, but it makes it interesting, and we always look forward to times when we can all be together. But it's kind of cool because when it's just Camden and Kaylin, we can focus on just them. When it's just Alex and Gabe, we can focus just on them. When it's all of it, we have everything together. And when it's just me and Lindley, we get to have our date nights, and we get to have just alone time, and I think that's important too. So the dynamic actually works out really well for the most part. So, but still miss the kids, still would like to have them around and hang out, but I'll see them tomorrow. So looking forward to that. It was a long weekend, but it was a good one too.